Welcome along. The SBS Tour de France rest day ride, SBS being the Australian broadcaster of the tour. Having another rest day ride tonight, hosted by Matthew Keenan, Robbie McEwen and Roddy O'Donnell. I believe Christophe will be in the chat too somewhere. Now, the way I've got this set up tonight will be, or tonight our time, you'll need to stream the audio from their live stream. I don't want to hijack their audio and put it into mine. So jump over to the Zwift Australia Facebook page or the SBS Cycling Central Facebook page. You can stream the banter from there. I'll be doing my live ride here though. So I'll have the banter in my ears. As I said, I don't want to hijack their audio and get done for copyright and all that. So I thought I'd just jump on and add to the numbers. I think they're looking for 1,500 people. Big ask, given it's only 173 in the pen at the moment. We'll see. We'll see how they go. Feel free to join along. You can jump into the game and ride, or just listen on the live stream over on SBS Cycling Central too. I've put a link in the video description below to the Zwift Australia Facebook page, which should be going live with this soon. Hope everybody is well. Been a tough few days of testing, actually. A couple of double days involved. Back to the Asioma Duos on the stages SB20 tonight. So only 2 pound hitters on the bike. Out this afternoon doing some more GPS testing. A few updates to the rival. So I've got a video coming out on that. It's going to be tonight, but I think it might be tomorrow morning now, my time. There is a Strava competition that I'd like people to know about because they're giving away a lot of rivals. And there's a trick. There's a trick and there's a twist, which I'll let people know about tomorrow. Oh, crikey. That's a lot of fly. This is only a 40-minute ride. Okay, cool. I will be doing a 5-minute effort at the end. I was going to do it at the start, but this data's thrown away. All the data from the start pen is just discarded, so there's no use doing a hard ride or a hard effort right now, not going up to Strava or anything, even though I'm dual recording everything else. It's my Zwift rides that go out to Strava and count towards what I call my fitness tracking, which is slowly on the up if you've been stalking me on Strava. Yeah, rest day today for the tour. There's really nothing to do. 3 weeks is long enough to get into a rhythm of expecting things on television. All right, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to spin up the live stream through these. And if you want to listen to the banter, I'll still be in the chat here. If you want to have a chat along as I cruise. I have the Zwift activity monitor ready to go. The last ride, Kino averaged 200 watts for Kino size. So we'll see how that goes. I've got no idea how heavy Kino is. It's not a lot. Not a race, this is just a chilled ride. But we're hoping to get, look, 309, 320, 321, 323. Numbers are going up. Did they have 1,000 last time or 800? I don't know, the numbers were good. But I thought I'd join in. Add to the numbers. Who's in the ride? Roddy O'Donnell's there, I saw. Robbie McEwen's not riding. He's busted a knee. Keno will be there. Mostly Aussies, I think. Mostly Aussies. This is our national broadcaster and the commentary team. They're in for the banter. So if we load up the Zwift Australia... Zwift Australia New Zealand page. I'm not sure if they're live just yet. Not yet. Yeah, we'll give it a few minutes. South Park's on, is it? It's been a while since I've watched South Park. Carly Taylor's rocked up. I think she's a sweeper. Got the helmet. Everyone's looking serious. I'm on the Buffalo bike. There we go, live on Facebook, SBS Cycling Central. There's the link there. If you don't want to type it in, just type in SBS Cycling Central. That may be geo-blocked wherever you are. If that's the case, go to Zwift Australia. They're probably not geo-blocked. I don't know. We'll see. SBS Cycling Central. All right, let's do this. Posts live. Where's the live? Where can I get to live? Hey Angela, how you doing? We've got 2 minutes to go. Okay, I'll see if I can find the stream to listen to. If you're on PC, it's probably easier to find than on mobile. Ah! Trying to find the live stream with the commentary. If you're on PC, you should be able to find it easier than what I'm. Computers, hey? Where's live stream on mobile? Live. Has anybody got it? Let me know, chat, if you're on the SBS Cycling Central Facebook page or the Australian one. I can't find it. I simply cannot find it on mobile for me to listen to the live stream. That's shit. Let's see if one can send me the link. The chat might be in game here, but it's all audio. So if you're on PC, yeah, spin up the Cycling Central Facebook page, or the Zwift Australia Facebook page should have it. I just simply can't see it on mobile. I'll get Vaughn to send me through the link to see if I can listen to it too. What have we got? 18 seconds. Okay. How many? 665.
Just verifying which live stream.
The one they're commentating on. I can't see it on mobile. Can you? Please, if you can find it. And we are off. How many did we get? 658. Ooh. Okay, the event clock started. The Zwift activity monitor, that worked well. And we'll see the absolute jumble of ride leader text in the center of the screen, people's names flying everywhere. And away we go. They've gone to great lengths to hide the stream. I must agree. Okay. Yeah, not that way. Yes, please. Yes. Okay, Von's just sent it to me via Facebook message. So we'll see. Timothy, it may be late join. Hopefully they're late. There's no reason for this not to be late join. Is that seriously where the... Oh, Get out of here. Why is the beacon up that far? Hey Vince, how you doing? I'm shelled. 900 meters in. So much for an easy ride. All right. Okay, there's Bridie. At 3 watts a kilo, are we? All right, we're on. SBS Cycling Central. Robbie's on the couch. Vaughn, can you please link that in chat too?
Yep.
My Facebook chat. I'll get Vaughn to put it in chat there. So if you're on Facebook, you can see it too.
Yes.
No, to that, please.
Yeah.
Yeah, YouTube. Thank you. All right. Thank you, MC Hamburger. For tuning into what I'm hearing in here, and people are watching online, link above. Oh, I need another fan on. Extra fan coming up. Thanks, team. I really appreciate people linking others up. Very, very handy. Thank you. It's dinner time here, so little Maxwell's on the table. I should be having dinner with him. All right, we have the headwind on. Oh, God, so much better. I was expecting about 2 watts a kilo. Brisbane Solar. First 100k ride on Zwift. Just eat, just have all your food. Have all the food laid out. You'll be fine. Alrighty. We're getting someone's deep breaths on the stream from SBS. McEwen's done his knee. He had a fall the other week on the bike. So he's on the couch. I'm on the back. Morning, Jad. Welcome along. We need a rear vision mirror. I have the thumbs still turned on. I'm not seeing. Oh, there we go. Because I'm not seeing thumbs. 454 going very, very well. I've got the Shimano free hub to put them on the Giant very shortly. People realise that the rider list was scrollable. Have a look at that. You can actually scroll with the mouse. The rider list. There's a tip. The sprints are also scrollable. If you want to have a look at those, you can use the mouse to scroll up and down. Let's drop that power up. Why not? Oh, is there another? Who's? Oh no. I was going to say, who's ahead of me? Damn it! With the ride leader chevron, but though it's the loop. Bolt here in Australia should have been late last month, I thought. It was only a few weeks off since launch, so Stages SP20 all the way, all the way. Such a newer bike. What bike? Atom is 4 years old now. I think still based on stepper motor tech. SP20 is the answer there. It's worth it. The more saving for the SP20 is definitely worth it. The Atom X had promise. I still think it's not quite there with firmware. But the SP20, there's a lot of happy people with the SP20. I'm on one right now. With more on that, if you were to spend the money on the Atom and you weren't happy, then you've got to go spend more money on selling that and buying what you were originally going to buy anyway. So if you buy cheap or buy poor, you buy twice. Just make sure where you buy it from, it's got your back after sale service and things too. Nearly made me spit my drink. No, don't sell your wife. If your Power Tap V1s are reading differently, remove them from the picture and find another source of reference to check against your Neo 1 in stages. But if you pretty much confirm the Power Taps are reading low, there's nothing you can do on those. There's no scaling. Potato farm near Creswick. About to get the Tron bike. Awesome. Definitely at me on Twitter on that one. Sounds good. Yeah, there is one little quietness because I'm this ride because I'm listening to the stream, which is linked to in the video description below on Facebook. Downhill. Whew. Hey, there's Vince. Should we close that gap? Let's do it. Almost. Whoa. Oh man, easy ride. Alrighty. Oh, I just want to push up a little bit more. Good job, Tobin. Always carry a spare. They're small enough. There we go. Yeah, that was a bit harder than normal. The banter about Eddie is good. See everybody setting new PRs there, they're going that hard. My chase is done, they can roll. I can drift back now. He's strung out, doesn't it? Look at the ride. Lee, I agree. The drafting on Zwift isn't quite right in that the front rider gets the draft benefit of the rider behind. More on this soon. If Zwift wanted to be a simulator, that wouldn't take place. But I think a lot of people have learnt to ride the dynamics in Zwift, but it's different for the new rider coming on. I've got a really interesting test to show how that works very soon. Coasting is another thing too. It's unrealistically slow or fast to coast down. You go unrealistically slow, quicker. For getting through axles is a pain. Everyone's going to have a different thread type. Standards. So many to choose from. .25. I haven't seen those, thankfully. Oh, for those on Twitch, we still got the hot tub. 500 subs and I'll write your name on my body. Kidding. Alan, I haven't looked back to that. DC Rainmaker will have his review of the Jet Black Vault out soon, though, I think. So watch for that. Hopefully Ray's done some testing on the drift. It's a bugger to test. You have to go pretty hard up a very long hill for a long time. 2 subs. I'll do it for 1. We're in no man's land at the moment. I doubt we get to keep the jersey. Downhill. Here comes the group. Everyone getting the breathing on the live stream from SBS. It's a hard one to stop. Whew. I was going to do extra Ks, but I needed a 5-minute effort at 300. Looking at the activity monitor, I've got that. No extra Ks required. Happy days. Stage is SB20 versus Asioma Duos at the moment. Matching perfectly. There's one beacon. I think that's Keno having to talk and ride at the same time. He's doing well. Hey, thank you for the subscribe. I've got no power up. Yes, monetized on Twitch, but the views are so low on Twitch for me. Doesn't move the needle much. I need more of this on Twitch to make a splash and less clothes on. That's how Twitch works. Close the gap. You know, complaining about close the gap. That's on my list of 100 things I don't like about Zwift. Or that I'd like to see Zwift fix. Close the gap's just annoying. This is tougher than I thought. Adrian, yes, GoPros, yes. I have an Insta360 Go 2 though, to try out. Apparently it's got a closer focus, which means I can do some more interesting things on the bike. He knows frustrating. Wave! Daisy, no, that was open road. I averaged 305 watts down Mount Buffalo for 16.5 minutes. That was lots of fun. The comm has since been taken by Neil Vanderplog, I believe, by a few seconds. I love a good descent. That was fun. One of the examples where I use the mapping on the GPS to know which corner is coming up. It's a hairpin or a corner that doubles back, you can see on the screen. If it bends around, opens up, no brakes, straight through. Perfect conditions too. I don't think I had to overtake any cars. 102, I think. Kilometres per hour, that is. Question about wearing gloves on a bike. I've seen people with their hands shredded at crits. Gloves racing. Get thin gloves these days. Do a good job. Or you'll be able to get the same effort, but the measured power from a mountain bike tyre will have a lot of loss in it, with both the tyre bag, I guess the size of the tyre, and the tread. You get a lot of loss through there. So if you had a power meter on the bike, you probably won't notice any difference in power that you're generating if you're measuring at the wheel on trainer. You're likely to see lower numbers. You can buy slicks for mountain bike wheels, so for that purpose. Current FTP was 319 the other week, which was a surprise. Oh, this drag. I don't think we get to keep it, but we'll see at the end if it unlocks. I don't think so. I think it's just an event only jersey. Using the Powder Max? Absolutely yes. Still using the Powder Max. It's part of many reports that I send through to companies saying, here's 2 reference meters. They're pretty trusted. Why is your meter different? Right, he's cooked. I think we're all cooked after this ride. I'll stay on here for a few minutes to cool down. I'll have a chat. Thanks, SBS. Oops. Alright, live stream done. Fan up. Yeah, the duos are definitely a part of my trusted pool. Well, some sets of duos that I know are well. I read well. Part of my pool. You can't be assured that every single power meter from the same company, the same make and same model is going to be exactly the same. But I have a set on, well, the set that's on here, the original set from 3 years ago. The numbers are really good. In fact, just before this ride, I took them off the Power to Max, and they were like that. 1 for 1 the other day on that ride that I did. Alright, 5 seconds, 4, 3. Whew. Here we go. 2:45 for 40 minutes on an easy ride. Alright, I'm going to stay here for a little bit, people, if you want to have a chat. Jump into the comment section. I do appreciate the tech questions or comments or observations. It keeps my mind off staring at the wall here and getting more Ks done for the second session today. I've been running this Zwift activity monitor up on the screen there, so you can see how hard that ride was overall. Let's have a look at the numbers. So on the average column, that's rolling average as of right now. The max, so 1 minute at 4:44, that's when I chased the gap. 5 minute was 3:04, which would have been part of chasing that gap. And 20 minute 2:55. Rolling heart rate too, I think, is on there. It's not max heart rate. I don't have the FTP showing or anything. Sometimes there's too many numbers to have up on the screen. Those are the ones that I use during testing meters and things. So it's the default setup that I have for the Zwift activity monitor. There's a new version of that coming out soon. They're teasing it out on the Zwift activity monitor Facebook page. I think it's ZAM Pro. You can do a lot with it these days. Auto laps and things, which is pretty cool. It's definitely filling a gap that people wanted from indoor riding. A lot of the time people were running head units or multiple head units indoors to get their averages, because Zwift won't show it. It's kind of a moot point in workout mode, because if you're doing a workout, the average should be what the interval is. So I think that's why Zwift have never had it in a workout or in any other mode. But that was a free ride, and I've got that info on screen there. So if I didn't know that I'd already done 3:04 for 5 minutes, I'd be doing a 5-minute effort now, because that's the data that I needed for today. So more information is a good thing. Or if you don't want it, you just don't load it. Simple as that. Yeah, P0 is going fine. Going really well. I'm holding air too. on the Hunt alloy rims that I have set up as tubeless. I haven't been doing a lot of road Ks at the moment. It's the middle of winter here. It's rain for the next week here too, so that's not going to work for me. More 5x5 intervals, which I've been doing a ton of recently. Alrighty, we'll go through the 30Ks and call it a day. Oh. So they strip us of the kit, but they leave us on the same bike. Okay. Summer in the Netherlands, and the sun doesn't set until, what, 11 o'clock at night? I remember riding through one of the parks with Ray and Bobby. Late at night. It was bizarre. But on the flip side, I've been to Amsterdam in the middle of winter too, and the sun sets pretty early. The ZAM won't go for Apple TV, no. Just the way in which it works. Thank you, Electric Bikes Perth, Australia. Much appreciated. Thank you for your support too, being a channel member. There's no way for them to do for the ZAM overlays on Apple TV. It's just not possible. This is why the Zwift need to bake that into the game, or maybe into the companion app. There's no reason why Zwift couldn't have a companion app page, say on here, somewhere along the bottom, to turn that page and do absolutely everything a Garmin could do. I'm talking customized fields, lap buttons, and everything this. I'd love to see Zwift just pull that out of the hat and just say, okay, this is now customizable. Like if you were to click any of the fields on there, you can have it show whatever you like. There's absolutely no reason why they couldn't do that. Have up to, and then have graphs, have anything. That way you could use the no HUD mode, tidy everything up and have everything on your phone just like you would on your Garmin. Might be a bit too cluttered to do it in game, but there's an option there. Drop like Bawani. Yeah, that was a nice little effort in the middle to close that gap. I just saw that big blob I needed to get across to. Yeah, Henrik, I'm surprised they haven't kept developing a lot faster at Zwift. Let's just put it in that way. Early days in Zwift, there was always updates, new things, a lot of excitement. That snowball just kept rolling and rolling, getting bigger and bigger. Hey, buddy. Things have really put the brakes on as the company grew. But what you're looking there is a screen. I mean, we should be utilising the technology that we have. It'd be nothing for a modern day mobile phone to have customisable fields. Dare I even mention they could partner with Garmin or a head unit company? Maybe Zwift could buy Hammerhead and put it in game. Hey buddy, how you doing, mate? Have you had dinner? You have? Want to come say hello? Yeah? Yeah, hey Maxie. Someone's just finished their dinner. I'll get him up to say hello. You want to see Maxie on screen? Who's that? Who's that, Maxie? Is that her? Yeah? Yeah, where's your bikey? No, don't know. I'm not going up this hill again for sure. 30K. Let's go to 50 minutes. Let's call it 50 minutes. I'm not doing the hour. We're done. This is the second session for the day. Yeah. Network stat broadcast. Opening on Zwift will never open an API. Not going to happen. Yeah. Go, Maxie. How you doing? No, don't touch those, mate. Hey, he has the yellow jersey. How does that work? Was that part of some... It might have been... I don't know. Someone let me know. Lockdown. We're not in lockdown. That's Sydney. Victoria are now on the good side of things. It's still masks indoors though. Vaccination is too slow, way too slow. I'm trying to book in and I can't get in. Glitch, you reckon? Could it be that the guy has the jersey from another ride? Is it a podcast ride or something else? Maybe our ride wasn't official enough. Did I say I'm not going to do this hill again? I've got 2 minutes to go. Can we U-turn on this course? No, I'll ride with the crew. I'll keep riding with the crew. The Zwift activity monitor, another yellow. It does rely on sniffing packets from Zwift, which technically is against the terms and services or terms and conditions they have. I've alerted them of that I didn't want to see them develop a lot more, put a lot of hours and effort into it. I need to have Zwift come along and shut it off. It's kind of their right to do that. But, anyhow. Another yellow. Where's the yellow? Or are they still finishing the ride? Okay, here's how we check. No, they can't be. It's time-based, not distance. I was going to think if it's distance-based. Oh, there's all my tools. Every one of them. Good job, Maxie. How's everyone in yellow? Thank you, Hamburglar. Thank you for your link, too, for everybody just before. Oh, why do I have to finish on this hill? Oh. DoorDash finding my house in the future. DoorDash. Inside jokes. Off to the drop shop, mate. I think so. I think we'll get to 50 minutes. We'll spin around. So we get the roll down. We'll have a look at the drop shop. I don't think this was a yellow unlock ride. There we go, 50 minutes. Okay, can we spin? We can. T for the drop shop. Jersey. Let's have a look. Was it there? Was it... What is that? Oh, here's another thing that I don't like as well. You've got to click on the jersey to find out what it actually means. So it doesn't say the name of it until you click on it. Don't want. There must be a ride, or we must have to do one of the other rides. Now I need to go back to the jersey. There we go, I found it, the one that I like. So we must have to finish it. No, well, this event is over now, so it can't be an hour. It must be one of the podcast rides or something else. I don't know. I'll have to look into it. Oh, we've got to get 32 k's. I'm down a hill. All right, whilst my tools are now absolutely everywhere, we'll wrap it up. That was harder than I thought, but saved me from doing those extra efforts at the end to get the data. What are we on? 32 k's. There we go. Extra XPs. Hopefully this month there's an update where I can spend those drops. I'm at 12.3 million drops. That is ridiculous. If money was no object, recommend the Kicker bike or the Kicker 5 with a Kicker climb. Oh, it's almost line ball. It really depends. If you wanted something nice and clean indoors that you just jump on and go, Kicker bike, obviously. You're not having to mess around with your chain or anything like that. Having said that, the feel of a Kicker 5 on your own bike, where you may have Di2 climbing shifters and everything set up and the climb, it's your bike. It's the same as outdoors. Line ball. If money was no object, both is the answer. You can't go wrong with either. Wheels are fun. Yeah, they are, Maxwell. You can't go too wrong with either. But test ride, if you can. Test ride both. Even just the Kicker 5. The kick over, the feel, the ride feel, the train you'll get out of both is the same. It's all how you use the tools. So, all right, with that, I've got a lot of tools to clean up now because Maxwell has just put them absolutely everywhere on the floor. Have a good night, everybody. Tomorrow I'll be working on that video about the rival. if I can get to it, and how they're giving away 250 over on Strava. If you're on Strava, you've probably seen the My Arrival Challenge, but I'm going to put a highlight on that because there's a tip that I can give that it's going to give you a lot better chance of being one of the ones chosen. 100 messages received in chat. Good stuff. All right, everyone, have a good night, and we'll see you soon.